All right, guys, welcome back to another video. I am coming in today, guys, with a dish from down in the bayou. I got me some nice, good Creole chicken and sausage jambalaya right here. Now, this thing may or may not be authentic, but whatever the case is, do not come for me in the comments. I got a 6 gun, and I'm not afraid to use it. All right, guys, so let's jump into this video, and I'm going to show you how I get this done. Alrighty, guys, so for this recipe right here, I have me some chicken thighs that I had baked off already. And I'm just going to be taking the skin off of that, taking the bones and chopping it up. And I got me some tomato sauce, some diced tomatoes. I got some sausage, some olive oil. I got some Tony seasoning, not saying that last name. And I got me some Uncle Ben's rice. And I got the Holy Trinity, onions, bell pepper, and celery. Alrighty, guys, so first things first, I got me a little olive oil down inside of my Dutch oven right here. And I'm just adding my sausage to it. We're just going to let these cook, get a little brown color on them. Then we'll take this out and go on to sauteing our vegetables. I don't have everything that's used in an authentic chicken and sausage jambalaya. I don't have any bay leaves, and I'm not going to be using any garlic. I'm not a real big fan of garlic, so I'm leaving that out. But we are just going to get a little color on our sausage here. Just get that mixed around. All right, and I'm just going to let that develop a little bit more color on it, guys, and then I'll be back and get these taken out. Alrighty, guys, so I got my sausage browned off here right now, and we're just going to go ahead and get these out. I just wanted to get a little color on them. And I had a bad experience while taking these out, guys. That oil down in this pot absolutely popped into my face, and man, some of it got into my eyes, and I was like, oh God, that was horrible. But I'm just getting my onions down in here now, and we're just gonna let these cook down a little bit. I'm gonna pull up all of those bits from those sausage. All of that is nice flavor. So I'll just let that cook down a little bit. All right, and once I get them looking just like this right here, I'm gonna come in and add my tomato products to it. I do see some people use tomato paste, and some people use tomato puree, but I don't have any of those on hand. I'm just going to use my diced tomatoes right here. This is a 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes, and I'm going to use some tomato sauce. Now this is the short can of tomato sauce. I forget the exact weight of it, but it's the short one. And I had 2 of these, but I'm only going to be using 1. All right, so once I get that in, then I'm just going to give that a good mix. And I'm actually going to cover this, guys, and I'm going to let this kind of just simmer together for maybe about 10 minutes. When I come back, I'll add everything else to this pot, and then it'll be time to go in the oven. All right, guys, I am back here now. You can see this has a nice little simmer to it. That's one of these flavors that kind of come together a little bit, and for my vegetables to get nice and soft. And once I have it looking like that, I'm just going to go ahead and come in and add my rice to it. Now you could pre-wash your rice if it makes you feel better, but I'm not worried about that. I haven't died yet. And this is 2 cups of rice, guys. This box holds 2 cups of rice. And I'm just going to get that mixed in. All right. Once I get that mixed in, then I'm going to come in and add my chicken broth to it, which is just some water and chicken powder that I mix together. If you have just regular chicken broth, that's fine. All right, and that's 2 cups of broth that I'm adding to this. I know some people like to add double amount of liquid that they have rice, but you already have that tomato paste in there and that diced tomatoes, which is going to add moisture to this. So if you were to put 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, that's going to be too much. You're going to have an absolutely soggy product. All right, so once I got my 2 cups of stock in, then I'm just going to add me a little seasoning to this with a little onion powder and a little black pepper. You can add anything to it that you would like. All right, then I'm going to come in and I'm going to add some of this Tony's inside of here. Now, I had a absolutely horrible experience the first time I ever used Tony's, and not knowing what I was doing, and I just sprinkled and sprinkled, and man, it was absolutely horrible. But this time I'm going to start small, and then I'll come in here and I'll give it a little taste test to see how it tastes. And once I tasted it, then I knew I could add a little bit more of it. So I'm just going to come back in and I'm going to add a little bit more to this and turn this phone off. All right, so I'll get that added and then I'm going to just get this mixed in. And what I'm going to do before it goes in the oven, I'm going to let it come to a boil first before I put it inside of the oven. So this is me doing a second taste test to make sure everything was fine. I'm not going in the oven yet. I had a brain cramp. I gotta come back and add the sausage and chicken. And it's the main part of the dish, and I'm already ready to go in the oven without it. So now I just come in and just add in my sausage and chicken back inside of here. And we're just gonna get that folded in. All right. And what I did is just let it come up to like a little simmer first, and then I covered it with foil, and I put it inside of the oven on 325, and I let it go for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Alrighty, guys, so after an hour and 20 minutes, just about an hour and 20 minutes, this is what we have right here. This is actually cooled down a little bit for maybe about 10 minutes, but it is still very much hot. I thought I could just grab that handle like that, but that's a no-no. So I'm just gonna grab me a piece of paper towel and come in, and then I'm gonna give this a nice mix. Got all of that steam coming up, but you can see that this looks pretty good. Nothing is sticking at the bottom, nothing burnt. Just nice consistency with my rice. I like when my rice has that nice consistency like this. It just kind of falls apart. So this is perfect for me, guys. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to plate this thing up, and I'm going to take my thumbnail and my videos for TikTok and my shorts, and then I'm going to give this a taste test. All right, guys. Coming in with a quick taste test. This is my oven baked Creole Jambalaya. I'm gonna jump right into this thing and give this a taste test. That looks good right there. Oops. Piece of chicken, sausage, tomatoes. All right, let's give this a taste. That's perfect. That's much better than my first try at this. And I used too much of that Tony seasoning. Use the perfect amount of that. Flavors of that Trinity. That's so good. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Another piece of that chicken. Oh yeah, I'm about to tear this up. Alrighty, guys, I told you I was gonna tear it up, and believe me, I tore it up. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, and also subscribe to my channel if you are new. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Twitch TV, Cooking and Chilling with Kenny. And I most definitely will see you guys in my next video. I think I'm going to do a nice apple cake, guys. Alrighty, guys, remember the hashtag, pray for love and peace.